Today's story takes a look at Professor Myers, more popularly known as Magical Monique, and how she approaches teaching differently, fostering real-world interaction, allowing students to express their feelings openly, and making each class feel like a conversation instead of a lecture.
Hello, everyone. Hello. How's the stress level? Is it high, medium, low? Way up there.
My name is Monique Myers. I teach in the Communication and Media Studies department. I've taught here since 2004, so about 21 years.
Okay, who's our techie? Who's our techie?
I think it's really powerful if all the students can sit in a circle and see each other. From interpersonal scholars, we learn that in face-to-face communication, 65 to 93% of meaning is nonverbal. So we're getting a lot of nonverbal messages as well as verbal messages. So I think it bonds the class more, that they can see each other talking and respond to the verbals and nonverbals. With Native American community, circles are sacred, and I feel like our community is sacred when we sit in circle too.
Kudos to all of us. Thank you for doing that.
I think that the sense of community in the class is way higher than most other classes. I find that because we sit in a circle, because we each have our nicknames in the course, we get to know each other a lot better, and the group discussion is way better than most other classes I've taken. So I would say that sets it apart from other classes at Stonehill and likely other colleges.
I like that it's mostly active participation. It's not like cold calling. I feel like we have really good conversations too. I don't know, I like talking with my peers, hearing what they have to say.
It's always good when class discussion rocks and everyone's participating and everyone's on the same page length and we laugh at the same time and we're all focused on something and we have great class discussion.
Monique even takes class discussion beyond the classroom, allowing students to interact with nature, which is proven to boost happiness levels, alongside teaching students what it means to give back to their community. On Rate My Professor, Monique is given 4.2 out of 5, with 80% saying they would take her course again. Students have said, very nice and intelligent person, keeps the class interesting, makes you participate, very fair in her grading, and wants you to have a good time and succeed in her class. I absolutely loved having her as a professor. Not only was the material and classwork more interesting, but she allowed the class to be open and students really felt comfortable being in the class. She's not a professor for my major, but I'm definitely taking her again.
Professor Myers has impacted me very positively. She has tried to push me to get out of my comfort zone.
She said, unfortunately, I'm really awesome, genuinely awesome.
She's always been incredibly helpful.
Will someone help Jen, please? Thank you, Lex.
And considerate, and she's just a really awesome, lovely person, and I think anybody should have the chance to take her if they have the opportunity to.
Magical is the sort of professor that is in every way unforgettable. She tells stories that are memorable and stick with you in your memory.
Oh. Keep growing. Oh, man.
Autographs. Give out autographs.
And her classes have the most open dialogue that I've ever seen in a college course, which allows you to make connections that in a lot of cases will be lifelong after you leave the classroom.
I hope I leave an impact of students to feel confident in themselves, to be able to empower themselves, to reach for their dreams and expectations and self-actualize. I love teaching. I love my students in a very platonic way. I hope they get as much out of my class as I get from them, because every good teacher learns from their students, as well as vice versa. So I've gotten so much from so many of them over the years, and I hope they've gotten a lot from me too.
Interested in taking a class with Magical? Check the course listing site on MyHill to see what classes she's teaching in the fall. If you would like to connect with Magical more personally, her email is mmyers@stonehill.edu.